just recapped myself on last session.
Do you want to do the full recap for the rest of the group, and then Hayden can jump in?
Okay. We began last session in a clearing in the woods. We tracked down the hags and encountered them doing some. I can't remember particularly what they were doing, but they were in front of a portal, and we proceeded to drop an entire tactical elephant on the hag and absolutely decimated the whole clearing. And it didn't take us too long to mop up everyone else, including the chicken house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chicken house.
And we then took a little while to decide how we were going to go back and take care of the Kraken. And when we approached the scene of the Kraken off the coast, the Kraken appeared to be attacking 3 ships, but I think we misinterpreted the situation slightly. And I think, you ended up polymorphing the Kraken into something much smaller.
Yeah, was it a snail or something?
Snail. You catapulted it out to sea.
Yeah. And that was it, I think, wasn't it? Or did we do something else?
Did we decide where we were going next? I think we left a decision on where we're going next to now.
Yeah, the Vikings sort of sailed you back to the opening of the river, and then sort of let you disembark, and you're now on the shore, and it's now sort of choosing what you're doing next.
Are we off the hook then? We can. I mean, I'm still concerned about this large demonic invasion happening in Dripsir, but you've intimated that we might want to tackle that last. So
So, wasn't there like veterinary stuff to deal with? Not really, but sort of.
there was a few things. We've got the lizards in Whit.
Mm-hmm.
The civil war between Gwyndersport and Equitine.
Yep.
The earthquakes in Monty Heston. And still we don't know what's happening around Pines Reach. And there might be some other miscellaneous quests as well.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe I jotted down some things that were open to us. No, I deleted my notes, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, if I'm beginning to be more and more interested in Monty Heston, because I think we could get a pretty cool upgrade at the end of that quest chain.
Yeah.
But I am also interested in the Civil War as well.
Who doesn't love a civil war? You know what I mean?
Why are they fighting? They should be friends, they're neighbours.
Yeah, that's the rule with every civilization, right?
All neighbours get along.
Yeah. Historic, that is. Never been a war between neighbours.
Yeah, and but Otley has also uncovered a potential what do you call it? Side quest to go with his main quest as well, which is in Aquaveda.
Yeah, and the clones. What do you call them?
Snail people.
Yeah, the clones works.
Snail
yeah.
people. clothes. They're still hanging around. They in Aquavader as well?
They're everywhere at this point.
We have to find Jen, and don't we have to stay around here because the Hayden's going to transform soon?
Oh, yeah. Beanie wants to be back with his,
We need to have him back, or like we can't control him or something.
Yeah.
I can get him back pretty quick, but yeah, I think he wants to stay.
Okay, so with that, you pretty much get brought back to what's happening now. So, but you're basically just sitting on the shore, just sort of like discussing this. But the floor is very much open for whatever quest you want to do. Who was that?
Whooping! It bubbled.
Hi, Hayden. So yeah, the floor is very much open for whatever you guys want to do. The only sort of limitation that is sort of on you right now is that it is getting a bit late in the day. So if you guys wanted to sort of plow on into the next day and potentially battle exhaustion, then you're more than able to do that. Or sort of like rest up for the night and just simply but tackle everything in the morning.
What did we leave off? Killed the hags, I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Killed the hags. Freed the Kraken.
Oh, I missed the Kraken thing then.
Released the Kraken. And put the Vikings to rights.
Well, these Vikings to rights, there are potentially other Vikings who are not to rights.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Oddly?
Yeah. So I was going to say, by putting to rights, are you talking about putting down?
Didn't put any Vikings down. They're our friends. Our friends.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope they're our friends, because they're Otley's friends, or future friends. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think a little rest sounds like a well-earned break. We've just banished a shadow army, freed a continent, an island of demon portals, and sorted our Kraken.
Yeah.
Deal out.
How many nights till the new moon?
I think it's 3 nights, but you did say that Oddly wanted to try and push through a transformation if you could.
In the heat of battle, he might try to force it, like through his rage and stuff, but I don't think he would force it uncontrolled outside of anywhere, just like randomly. I think other than just in the heat of the moment in a battle, trying it randomly, I think he would wait for the bears to do the first official transformation with them.
Okay, so it is very much up to you guys what you want to do. If you just want to sort of camp out here, then make your decision on where you're going to go next. It's really up to you. But if you guys wanted to select sort of which mission you're going to go on next, you can make that decision as well.
A vote.
Okay, I'll also say D&D Beyond appears to be dead at the moment, so if you have character sheets on your screen, I would advise not loading away from them.
I don't have D&D Beyond open.
When you said that, I refreshed my page and it's still fine.
Okay.
So it might be-
Yeah, mine's up and all. Dare's up.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, mine's struggling to load a bit. I'm just testing it in a new tab, it's not happy about it. I'll keep the old tab though.
Okay, so So, George, you want to relay the list of objectives again for Haven?
Yes, we've got the civil war in Grendelport and Equitine. There's the earthquakes happening in Motti Heston.
Yeah.
There are I think you've got something going on in Aquaveda, which I don't remember what it is. And there's the mystery surrounding Pines Reach, which we might not be able to get access to just yet. The lizards in Whit, and the demonic invasion in Dripstead. And then nicely wrapped around all of that are Jen and the clones, which are everywhere.
Yeah, and Vecna is part of that somewhere, right?
Yes, you've also made an arrangement with Strahd to potentially fight Vecna to free him and get him to help you in your cause.
Yeah, Otley will, out of all of those, he does have a vested interest in Motti Heston as well. But he has there's no like rushing push for anything in particular. He's, his thing is trying to find the pieces to make the axe whole. I guess other than just hoping that they don't get there before him, that would be the only thing that I think he would, out of his stuff that is time sensitive, but I don't think it's that time sensitive, so
yeah, there isn't really a
whatever order the group goes with.
Yeah, there's not really a time sensitiveness to the quest for the axe. The only thing that you are sort of aware of is that the tomb in Aqua is one of the pieces that you would need to then bring to Motti Heston to forge the axe. So there's not much point in you going to Motti Heston and then going to Aquaveda first, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because we found out where the forge roughly is continent-wise, and I think that was the bit that somebody else is also trying to find.
Yes.
But they haven't got the rest of the stuff anyway, so Otley's kind of like, I want to be the first one to find it, but also, who cares if they find it first? I've got the pickaxe and all the other bits, hopefully.
Yes,
I've got to go there anyway.
Yeah, you've got the pickaxe, I can't actually remember what is...
The Flame Shaper?
Yeah, Flame Shaper, that's it.
Is the thing that he got the recent information on.
Yep.
The hammer, if I remember.
Yes.
So
it's a hammer
he's
that's
got the
capable
pickaxe
of...
that he can mine what he needs, and he has enough to make what he needs, if I recall.
Yep.
So he needs the Flame Shaper to forge it, and he needs the forge.
Yep. And then the mold of the...
and the mold.
Of the actual axe itself, but you sort of get the impression that, to a certain degree, will be near the forge itself.
Yeah, I think Otley would think. I mean, the pickaxe is to get the adamantine, which we have enough of. So I guess I don't need the pickaxe per se.
Aside from when you want to lobotomize someone.
Yeah, apart from it's also fun to lobotomize. In theory, they could get a hold of enough material without that as well. So I guess Otley would prefer to get the Flame Shaper, because as long as he has that, they can't use the forge even if they find it. It means if they find it first, we've got to fight when we get there. But Otley doesn't care, because he'll just bash them with the Flame Shaper. Or the pickaxe, or both. So, yeah. Is that the one that was in Aquaveda?
Yes. I will say, but out of all of the potential quests, that's the only one that I haven't yet prepped in terms of a map. So, but
that's what we're doing then.
I was about to be like, yeah, we can wait. No, we're doing that one.
Okay, bear with me while I just quickly put a map together on Incarnate.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's really far away as well. Is that the one that we've already been to with the elves and dragons and all that? Was that place?
No, it's Minas Epita's, but Aqua Veda is the very first place that the group went to and killed the...
Oh, we're not welcome there. They don't want us there. We're paladins, aren't it? They don't
I'll
want us
bash
there.
them all with the hammer as well.
We'll have to break our way into that town.
Yes.
We're not allowed in there. We're banned.
What'd you do?
Look, what about whilst we're down here, we're right next to Whit. Why don't we go over that?
Yeah, do something more local.
Yeah,
As
and
long
take
as
out a cavern of... Is it sorcerers or wizards, or what are they down there?
They're a tower of wizards, and they're currently being munched on by Quetzalcoatl and lizard people
And dinosaurs.
and dinosaurs.
Yeah. Durr wants to turn that place into one giant druid's grove.
Can we just put loads of dinosaurs there? Can we just put a big wall around it and put a sign that says Jurassic Park and then just leave it alone?
He's
We
gonna
just
need-
warn everyone not to
Actually,
go there.
no, we're
Make
quite
it.
content with that. Or rather, the rest of the lizard folk are probably quite content with that.
That's the plan, but it's going to be called Jurassic Park instead.
No, if
I was about to
Durr
say,
gets to
can we-
own it,
can
then
we
I
make
say
it-
no. I want part ownership. If I give you permission to wall in my land, I want something for it.
Okay, so is that sort of like the general consensus that you guys are just going to chill out here for the night and then potentially go off to Whit, as it's been called?
Are we not going
Yeah.
to help Thingy with his transformation first? How long
It's
have we
in like
got
4
till that
days.
happens?
I think Dara offered to do a transportation thing for me so I can still be there.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
just fly back. Or teleport back. Or whatever.
Okay, so you guys all settle down for your sleep in whatever way that takes. So, are you just sleeping bags on the floor, listening to nature, or are you setting up your treehouse?
Do we have the resources for a mini feast around a campfire?
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
We've just banished a shadow army and defeated a bunch of hags and sorted out Kraken. How about a little lavishness?
Do you want a party?
Not a party. We don't have a bar.
Well, I mean, if you'd dealt with the Kraken in a different way, we could have had a sushi party.
No! Sushi would be sad. Besides, it's useful.
Sushi would be dead. Sushi would be
useful.
nothing.
Okay, so whenever you say party, you hear on the far side of the river, specifically where you can't reach him, a series of Franks suddenly appear in mariachi outfits and mariachi attire, with all of the various instrumentation that goes along with the mariachi band, and they all start singing all the sort of songs that go along with that, and then as soon as the first song finishes, bear with me, a giant eagle comes crashing through the undergrowth, grabs one of the Franks.
Okay. I could just catapult some stones over there, guys.
Yeah, I measured because I was debating throwing one.
What's
Okay.
Frank doing with that eagle?
I mean, you can try and find out if you want.
I think I know what Frank's doing with that eagle.
Okay, our barbershop quartet is a man down. Well, man is questionable, but still, we're a man down. What do we do? And they
Go
suddenly
away.
they suddenly start huddling and just like talking amongst themselves.
To recruit Tom Holland.
That's a wonderful idea, darling. As all of a sudden, several Tom Hollands appear in front of you.
Now it's a party.
Yeah. Spider-Man party.
Okay, so is this what you're doing? You'll go organise a hero's feast?
Yeah.
Yeah, not it doesn't need to be a hero's feast. That costs like 2,000 gold. But
We're just having a feast.
a feast
Okay.
fit for heroes, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Only. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I mean, you do have the material components to do one if you want.
Yeah, but then we don't have one the next time. We actually need one.
Because we're going to sleep, it's going to wear off.
It lasts 24 hours, but unless you're like fighting a demigod, it's not really that useful.
I mean, if you decide to go up against Vecna, you might be going up against a demigod.
Yeah, that's all right. We can. I mean, yeah, if you want, you guys want to work. What we got? 3 left, I think.
I think so, yeah.
If you guys want one, you can. Dirk can cook you a hero's feast.
Right. Let's have a. How did you put it? Feast for heroes.
Yeah.
All right then. So you put your after this feast and various points. So do your rest first, and then once you're done, then add 10 temporary hit points to put your hit point max.
D&D Beyond is actually down for maintenance for me.
Okay.
We will be down for maintenance while we cleanse the site of eels, it says.
Oh, mine just shows certain things are unavailable.
Yeah, no, D&D. Ugh.
Are we going to be able to play with D&D Beyond down?
Probably not.
So I won't be on mine's thing. Mine's just coming
Like,
upon certain things.
We can Google spells and that, but I don't know spell slots,
Well,
items.
we can carry on role playing, and then
Yeah.
in the events that we end up in combat, then we can put a stop on it there and then pick it up next time. Okay, so after you guys all go to sleep and saw various points, Otley.
Yeah.
But I believe your Constitution modifier is +5, isn't it?
Normally, yeah.
Okay, so first off, can I get a roll on your lycanthropy thing for a D10, please?
I was going to say, yeah, what was that D10? 8.
Okay, so the outcome of that shall be displayed presently. Okay, now, as all of you are either asleep, dozing, keeping watchful eye out, that sort of thing, suddenly, to yourself, you can see this almost swirling green energy coming from the location that you recognize as Pine's Reach. Suddenly this bright light just shoots straight up into the sky, and then this almost explosion of light just washes out over all of you. For a moment you get a sensation of utter soul-sucking dread, but then as quickly as it arrives, it disappears again. And can I just get general wisdom checks from all of you? I'll say for the purposes of not having stuff on screen that each of you gets +3 to it.
Has anybody got the app? Because I'm using the app and it's fine.
Oh, that might work.
I just kept my sheet up and it's got my info.
Yeah. I got a 17.
Yeah, I got a 13 +2.
It might
Just
be
general
showing certain books or something.
What was the check again, sorry?
Wisdom.
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 Does yours work? And then on.
Okay, for reasons that we will discuss in a moment, Otley, you automatically succeed on this. Yeah, I can't access it on my app either.
Maybe I just got lucky.
Okay, so Dur, what did you get?
7.
Okay, Barakas got 12. What did you get? 12 as well?
What? Yeah, 12.
Revi, what did you get?
17.
And Onyx, what did you get?
19.
Okay, so all of you failed, except for Otley, who automatically succeeds for reasons. Okay, none of you remember the green light, and even though Otley you're able to hold like an image of it in your head, it's sort of that fuzzy sensation. You're not sure if you dreamed it or not, but you do remember it where the others didn't.
It was a dream, wasn't it?
Okay. And you're partly distracted by this situation. When you sort of like go to the water to like splash some water in your face, you look like this.
Okay.
Whoa!
I read for some reason.
Cute! He's so cute and cuddly.
And most importantly, you realise you're walking on all fours.
Okay.
So, you walk on all fours, your jump distance is doubled, and you gain half of your movement speed as a bonus.
Okay.
So whenever D&D Beyond is back up, I think your movement speed is now 60.
Nice.
Okay. But you distantly remember the green whoosh. You're not entirely sure, but you do sort of hold an image of it in your head. The rest of you, but you didn't even notice it.
So were we asleep through that?
Sorry?
Were we asleep through that, or did it wake us up?
But really comes down to your individual flavour. Some of you may have been woken up by it, and you're like, why did I wake up? Some of you may have just slept through it. Some of you may have been distracted. Onyx, your hat flew off, and you were more determined to get it back before it flew into the water. So,
Not my hat.
Doesn't question there.
Barakas is just standing there, just like completely dead behind the eyes and just not there. And he just looks at.
Is there a reason I'm red, by the way?
No. But turns your Hero Forge character into a bear, and that's the color I came up with. So we can go through proper sort of like coloring another point if you want.
So he looks like a cute cuddly teddy bear.
Yeah. All good, man. I just didn't know if the redness was relevant in some way, like that was part of something. So, that's all.
I mean, I could make a reference to the fact that you have a red hot temper, but
Yeah, when he rages, he turns red.
Okay, so Tortem.
Mm-hmm. What did I do now?
You have a dream about Colossal.
Oh goody.
It,
Dreaming about snakes again.
Unfortunately not. This doesn't appear to be a good dream at all. You are in a dark chamber. A very long, very high, rounded dark chamber. And looking directly at you, as if you're standing on a balcony, looking out into this wide empty room, you can see Colossal, his snake-like face, muzzled in 3 separate places, being held by chains going to 2 corners in the ceiling and 2 corners on the floor, and just looking mournfully straight ahead at you, as if you're standing on this balcony.
Apparently I've captured a god. I don't know how.
Okay, and before you're able to...
I have human hands.
No, you are you as Tortem.
Okay.
But before you're able to do anything, you're zipped away from this, and basically just like wake up, saying, for God's sake, I'm never going to get any sleep at this rate, and then go back to sleep again. Okay, now Onyx. You also have not necessarily a dream, more of a vision. A vision of a singular figure seemingly racing a Balrog down a massive cliff to the sound of Gandalf the Grey falling down the pit of Khazad-dûm as he's hacking away at this Balrog as they fall through the air.
Okay.
The Balrog is smashing against the rocks to the point that he comes through bits of the cavern which are too small for it, but it smashes through them anyway, with this just hanging on for dear life while still hacking at it with his sword, until finally, instead of this Balrog crashing down into water, as is the heroic story of the Ian McKellen, but instead, the fireball of the Balrog is almost becomes diluted as this humongous ball of fire but enters a massive cavern as it's falling through the earth, and is surrounded by lava, magma, and all other sorts of things heat-orientated that would burn your face off as soon as you even looked at it. But the Balrog is doing its best to regain altitude, use its wings, but for no reason whatsoever, and then it's able to correct itself somewhat to then, instead of landing in the lava, it lands in what appears to be the ruins of a Greek city underground.
What?
As the Balrog and its assailant come crashing down into the ground, that's when you wake up, next to a red bear.
Where did this go?
Don't know, but it's technically, has it broken all his armour? Because it'd be bigger as a bear.
It doesn't wear armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just imagine it. It's just like, there's a bear next to him. It's like, what's up?
So am I like a bear, or am I like hybrid form?
You put two and two together, you're effectively in hybrid form.
Okay. So I can like still speak and stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm probably just like kind of admiring myself.
So we just see this bear like,
Happened a
just
bit
casually
early.
like picking up its own feet and like rolling around and stuff like a 2-year-old, basically.
Well, not quite like that. But, he's probably like near the water, and he's like looking down at his reflection. He's like flexing. He's like, yeah, I'm a bear, and I'm muscly, and I'm like. He's like really impressed with himself. He doesn't know how he did it. He's just sort of like, oh okay.
So with that, your long rest effectively comes to an end. And it's been a couple of hours, and then your sending stone in Dur's beard begins to vibrate.
Dur, you're ringing.
Bro it out. Am I asleep or awake now, or what? I thought I was asleep too.
Well, we kick you awake because you're ringing.
And Otley is a bear, adventurer.
You kick your friend awake.
Wake up!
I'm going to say nothing while he's asleep. I'm going to take advantage of this moment and reach into the beard unconsensually to find the stone. Because if I do it when he's awake, he'll try and bite my hand.
Hey,
I'm
there's a
gonna
higher
wake you up
chance he's
more
going to do it now
than
you're
doing that
sleeping.
then.
Yeah, probably. But
You're
he's going to
being
bite a
robbed.
bear and be
You're
like,
being
why is there a
robbed.
bear?
Yeah.
Dur, you're being robbed!
Yeah, I'll put my hand in his beard.
Okay, I will warn you, there are lots of very sharp and deadly things in this beard, so you have to focus very hard on the sending stone.
I think about vibrating objects in a beard, and I put my hand in there.
You might get a couple of things.
Okay.
Vibrating carrot.
Okay, so you pull it out, and you answer it basically, and you basically just get a series of broken words. Balrog down. Need help. Found blank earthquakes. Need fire blank potions. And then what you then get is a series of sort of clicks, and then wherever the signal is, you then lose it.
Oh. He's like trying to like talk back, but I'm assuming getting nothing on the other end.
Yep, it's not so much you've lost the connection. You're able to determine from like the broken sentences, because nothing can really break through the sending stone. Something is blocking the transmission, as it were.
Yeah. Can I gently wake up Durr?
Oh,
if he's not already awake from me taking
I'm
the thing
sorry.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Your stone was vibrating.
He's gonna grab his nuts.
Not those stones.
Oh.
Then Frank, you just hear Frank just cry out from the other shore. Oh yes, he was.
No, there was a man speaking through the stone.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, it's a magic stone. That's usually how it works.
I'm gonna put it back in your beard.
I mean, you can hold on to it if you want. It's never for me anyway. It's always for that one, and I'll point to Torden. I don't think anyone.
Oh, well, why didn't that one hold on to it then?
I mean, it makes more sense. She keeps giving it back to me. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I think she.
Did you have the beard?
I hand it to Torden.
Do you really
There was a
trust me
man-
with the stone?
It's not my stone. It's always for you. It's always like someone with the alphas, like or Barricades. I ain't an alpha. They just keep ringing, and I just keep answering. I ain't got a fucking clue what it is.
What? I'm not an
Onyx
alpha
is-
either, but there was some guy talking about a power rock.
Onyx is also an alpha adventurer.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps.
I'm going to hold out the rock and just be like, can one of you take the rock, please?
I'm
Onyx.
going to take the rock
It's
and I'm going to
never
put it in
me or
Dad's beach.
There's some guy, he wasn't speaking very clearly, he's talking about, I don't know, going down on a Balrog or something, and he wants some fire potions.
That's the
What's
job
that
we
guy?
sent Scott to go do. We sent him to go kill the Balrog. So Scott has.
Oh.
And you were there
He
when we
said
sent
go
him,
and
so
down.
technically you say you're not an alpha, but you were there when we sent the dude there.
Onyx. If you're able, can I get a history check from you?
History check. Okay. Okay, where's 22.
Okay, so you're able to sort of put your dream, the situation, plus what Otley has randomly explained to you as a bear.
I've not addressed the fact I'm a bear, I've just been pretending I'm one of you the whole time. Waiting for somebody to bring it up.
I'm surprised you didn't do sort of things like, yeah, I'm not Otley, I hate Otley. You got me now. So, put two and two together. Scott is calling for help.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah. He wants a potion. I think he's having some trouble. There was an earthquake or something. He found something, but he didn't say what it was.
Well, Scott's usually pretty A-okay with handling things by himself. Like, he's pretty good at what he does. So if he's sending a distress signal, I think, we ought to try and help the man out, right? That's the least we can do.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't remember who Scott is, but I'm down with that.
he is a werewolf adventurer.
Well, yeah, bears are cooler though, aren't they? I'm like gesturing to myself.
Right, yeah. Right. Before we go to him, I guess fire resistant potions is what he was hoping for, so I guess a surplus of those won't hurt, right?
Okay, so but I'll say that you automatically succeed on this. But given that Scott was sent to Morty Heston, but I will say this would be a time for Durr to go into the book and basically look up the bit on Monty Heston.
Yeah. Do I need to roll for book?
No, bear with me. So
I already am.
This is basically the diagram that is in the book for Monty Heston. But Monty Heston is effectively a singular mountain in the island that is considered Monty Heston. But it's, as you can see, it's a massive sort of subterranean civilization with the dwarfs at the top, the Dark Elves in one corner, and then the Orc tribes in another.
Okay, that's cool, Matt.
Thank you. But when Scott went to deal with the Balrog, it was in these abandoned mines here. And so from the look of things, from what Onyx was able to state, he basically went down through the Dark Elf City and is now somewhere in this location.
Over the lava.
That's not good.
And he basically said that he's found something down there, which you can sort of take with a grain of salt, maybe linked to the situations going on there, because he did mention earthquakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you're sort of flicking through the book, you also have a sort of like minor sort of thought, but at the front of the book is an image of the Clinging Isles, the world of Monty Heston. So the world of the Clinging Isles. With all of the different lands for a moment, and you go over the point to. You find Pines Reach, you find Equitane, you find Gwynsport, you find Monty Heston. However, you have to take a double check, because Pines Reach isn't called Pines Reach as far as you're concerned. As far as you're aware, it's never been called Pines Reach.
Do I know what it should be called?
Yeah, it's the page that you're on now is the image that you're looking at in the book.
Oh. It's all different, isn't it? Is it all different?
Just Pines Reach.
I don't know, I'm tired. I don't think I'm confused. Well, this fits Dad's character. Darren got a fucking clue.
Okay, so all of you sort of crowd around this, and all of you, except Oddly, don't see anything wrong with this. As far as you're concerned, the land to yourself has always been called Croatoan.
So who is able to see it as Pines Reach?
Oddly.
What are you talking about, Otley? That's Croatoan. Why'd you keep calling it Pines Reach?
I'm like pointing at it, and I'm like, I might not be the best reader, right? I'm not as educated as you, fancy medical doctor man, but this definitely says Pines Reach. I can read that.
Okay, and I'll leave you to ponder on that as you decide what you're going to do next.
What would Otley know about Pines Reach?
As a native to the Klingars, you would know more than the others. But you know that at one point it was the land of quite a successful Celtic civilization. But when the Saxon incursion came in, it was one of the sites of what is effectively the closest thing to genocide that the Isles has ever seen. But the Jutes, who were sort of like an off branch of the Saxons, went in and completely annihilated the population there. But that's what you know. So you do know it's like a Saxon-controlled island. That it's the main sort of shipbuilding and woodworking industrial center of the Isles. So if you wanted to ship, if you wanted engineers to build a castle or a keep or anything like that, Pines Reach is where you would go to. Not just because of the industrial centre, but because the wood there is known as ironbark. So it's like the strongest type of wood you can get.
Okay. I mean, he, with a crafting guild background, probably would have been quite interested in acquiring some of that.
Yeah.
So he'd be quite confused while no one else is, like, why they're seeing it as a different name is probably quite interesting to him.
Yep. But then on sort of like, but whether you take this seriously or not is up to you. You also know that this is the site of but pretty much every sort of like Celtic horror story originates in Pines Reach.
Gotcha.
It's a place of human sacrifice, ancient tombs, but a place where the Celts showed reverence to the gods that protected them from demons, that sort of thing.
Okay, so it used to be Celt until Saxons took it over. Is it the Celts that are on his home fighting with his people?
So, but once upon a time, the Celts were the native peoples of the Klingars. Then the High Elves came, Saxons came, and then the Vikings came. And in every single instance, one of the kingdoms of the Celts was defeated until Blue Moon Spire, the people who the Celts are, so who the Vikings are fighting against in a pitched war, that's the last kingdom of the Celts.
Okay, so essentially where Otley's from, it's essentially like half of his people and half of the Celt, and that's the last of the Celt people.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there's probably quite a significance to that then, to him. And with everyone not knowing the name, I feel like that's probably what he would feel is more of a pressing thing. And he remembered the green light, right? From was that from there?
Yes.
Then yeah, he 100% he'd be like, we need to go there.
Or should we perhaps engage in something a bit more closer to home, adventurer?
By home, do you mean where we are right now, or our home, way to the west?
I was thinking more in this immediate situation, my bear friend, adventurer.
What do we have in the close areas to like take care of?
I mean, technically, the only thing that's sort of in this area is for you to possibly go talk to the bears about the fact that you transformed. But whether you want to do that now is up to you.
Yeah, I suppose I said it. Yeah, I did say my first transformation under the moon I'd spend with them, but I've managed to somehow pull it off quicker.
Okay, and then also in regards to you looking at Pines Reach, I haven't updated the general map to reflect the fact that it's no longer called Pines Reach, but this is basically what Pines Reach.
Okay.
So it's basically a combination of incredibly dense forest, like even denser than Atholorian, which is then separated by great hills, which seem to be in the shape of tribal markings. And there's all sorts of myths and legends attached to all of the locations. It's an incredibly sort of like mythical and spiritual location.
Check it out.
Yeah. I mean, if everyone's okay with it, how about we? I'll go and have that quick chat with the bears, and then we can make our way to Pines Reach, or whatever you guys are calling it now.
Or do we want to travel somewhere and get the fire potions that Scott has requested, adventurer?
I'm sure he's fine. He don't need us.
He's been fine this whole time without us.
Yeah, but like, if he's asked for like help, you know, he needs help, surely.
He was asking for help before he even left.
He didn't want to go. You had to convince him to leave, didn't you? He was really scared.
Yeah, it's a Balrog.
I
Yeah,
can't imagine why, adventurer.
He said he could handle it.
The fact that he even went at all is, you know, a feat in itself.
He's a brave warrior.
Yeah, he's clearly a brave and powerful warrior if he was confident enough to go on his own.
And a smart one to know when he needs help.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
I mean, I could
How are
just
we
call
getting
him
the
here.
potions to him? You just teleport him away. There you go. You're safe now, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Go pick him up.
I mean, I don't mind going up there to see if I can help. I don't know, but whatever's easy and fast, basically. Just don't
So you wanted to take care of the Balrog?
Well, yeah. He's probably better than me, but you know, if I can take some aggro, whatever works, right?
Can anyone send a message like magically? Can anyone do that and just like ask him like what's going on? What should we do? Can we, like, does the sending stones just not work, or can we just try it again?
I was saying it was blocked, wasn't it?
Yeah, you tried the sending stone again, but instead of getting like a response, you get this uneasy hissing noise, and this just like and then it goes dead.
Okay. Did it go in the lava?
Okay, but the one thing I will say, though, if you were to like go into the book and look at the section on the Searing Descent.
Is that what it's called? Fucking hell.
Yeah, he fell in the lava, for sure.
The Searing Descent.
Yep.
I'm sure he's
Every
fine.
dwarf knows you don't dig a line straight down.
I'm sure he's fine.
But you put... it's mentioned just like really... but just like as a one-off sentence. Like the author clearly doesn't believe in the claim, but it does tell of a vast serpent-like creatures that prowl the tunnels, hunting anything that stirs.
Oh.
And then it makes reference, again in the dismissive sort of thing, like I'm not going to talk about this. Go look at this other text for reference, and basically says, engage in treatises concerning Typhon, the Titan beneath Monty Heston.
Oh. Okay, so not only is he taking on a Balrog, he's taking on everything else.
Some kind of Titan, yeah.
And then you just casually just read the next sentence, and you're talking about the heat down there is so powerful. It's just can sear the lungs, and just like general heat that can melt people just on the basis that they're there.
You know, all right then. I'll have a look, and I'm gonna set up a scrying ritual and scry on Scott.
Okay. But you don't get any resistance from this. Right. But you guys are on this map, but to pretend that you're not. So you see yourself just like looking down at what appears to be a ruined Greek city that's underground. The floor is cracked in pretty much every place that you can imagine, and you can see signs of lava moving underneath the stonework. And it's that glow which is illuminating the area around you. You see the massive hulk of a broken and extinguished Balrog, just lying broken, and it's clearly gone through one of the walls as it's crashed down. Lying next to it, both of his legs clearly broken, and clearly unconscious, is Scott, lying against one of the walls.
And is that it? Do I come back out of it?
No, but as you sort of look around, you become aware of movement around the corner of the wall. Suddenly, a cluster of snakes sort of comes around the corner, bypasses you completely, investigates Scott for a moment, then turns around, looks directly at you, and you can see all of the snakes suddenly just articulate their faces into an almost grin, and then they slither away.
I hate to say it, guys, but I think we should play hero for Scott right
Okay.
now.
Well, Dur's actually gonna go. No, he's fine. He's cushy. He's all right. He's No, I'm just fucking with you. No, his legs are all broken and that. He's completely bashed up. I think some snakes are about to eat him, like right now though. So I actually don't think there's much we can do. Like we can't get there now, and he's about to get eaten by snakes like now.
Yeah, but it takes a while for snakes to digest.
That's true. Yeah. We can
Look, I'm trying to hang on to any hope at this point, right?
I
Can we please just save him?
Have any of you seen Dungeon Meshi, by the way?
So you've seen what?
Dungeon Meshi.
No.
For Delicious in Dungeon.
Delicious in Dungeon, yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me that vibe. It's like, oh, I know a dragon just ate them, but it's fine. We could just, go down there, grind down the layers of the dungeon, and we'll find them, and then we'll just pull them out of the liver, or whatever, the stomach. It's fine. They take a while to digest.
Yeah.
Well, you're an expert on animals. How long do snake things take to digest people?
I mean, it all depends. Like, first of all, the flesh starts melting because of the stomach acid. That can take a while. Agony, though, you know what I mean? Imagine having your flesh slowly dissolved. That can take, you know, a couple of hours. And then slowly, once the layers of skin have been burnt away, then it's just like nerve endings and muscle and ligaments and like all bits of tissue, and that starts to seep and melt away.
Yeah, so as you're discussing this, Torben's just like hastily writing notes on what you're saying.
No.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah,
how long will all that take, do you reckon? I mean, and that, like, he can survive that, right? I mean, like, as a dwarf, we can probably survive that. But
I mean,
like,
he could. Would he want to survive it? Is the question. Like, you know what I mean? Can you imagine not having any skin?
No, I mean,
Crazy
dwarves
idea,
are like-
guys. Should we like stop discussing how long it's going to take for him to perish and try and save him? Maybe it's just a really crazy thought right now, but you know it seems a bit time sensitive right now.
We could walk and talk for sure.
Yeah, how far away is he? He's in like the other side of the world, right?
Yes.
Miles beneath the ground. I don't know about you, but I think he might be painfully dissolved before we make that travel. But I don't know, Durr, do you have any? I mean, we can. I know you know the trees near where we live. I don't know if that's close enough.
I don't know. I mean, it's a plain of lava. Like, I don't know if there are any trees. They might have been burnt away. They have to be alive trees, otherwise there's nothing like to tether me to. So if they're all like
Well, we could go to the tree by our house, and then fly south from there.
Yeah. I mean, I could just say, come here and cast the gate spell and just drag him through a portal to us right now.
I mean, that'd be a quick fix, and then we can go and deal with the Balrog ourselves later. I don't know why we sent this guy if he's just going to get broken leg.
Oh my god.
Expensive though.
It will stop him being painfully, slowly digested by snakes, though. Which, I mean, you said this like 5 minutes ago, so he might already be partially painfully digested, so maybe we should do it.
Yeah, so, I can just imagine you just gaze him and this massive, just like snake stomach just like flops in front of you. Is that?
A snake appears. If a snake appears, I'm chopping its head off.
Maybe it's better I actually bring the snake through and then we cut him out of it.
Yeah. And then we can have a meal for another thing.
Oh my god. Just save him, please. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, we can do it.
I don't actually know if Gate works on it's supposed to be on like, other planes of existence, but it's such a powerful spell. It probably, well, I mean, it should work on the same plane, but normally you have to bring them from one plane to another.
There is another way you could bring him to you, adventurers.
No.
Yes.
No, we are not wishing for this.
Oh, you don't care that much then?
Oh my god.
I don't care enough.
Yeah, he's probably going to bring him back, but he's already going to be dead or something.
Yeah, my mate, you know. You know what I mean? I ain't wasting a wish on some geezer I don't know.
Or bring back
Isn't
a
he
clone.
Padwin's dad? Oh,
Yes.
that's sad.
Oh my god.
Isn't
Just
he the dad of
take
the
him
cute little
here.
cat? Is that true? He's the dad of the cute little cat, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
That's
which
right.
one of you is going to tell the cat?
Oh my god. I'm not dealing with this.
It's going to be one of you three, and I'll point to Barracas, Onyx, and the lizard folk.
Well, naturally, that's going to be Barricade. He's got the charisma for it, so.
Clavering likes you the best.
He's going to tell the kid that their dad died with jazz hands.
He's going to take an interpretive dance, and the cat, for some reason, is going to be totally fine with it.
No, knowing Padwin, he'll probably run off and go and seek revenge.
Not a bad idea. We can follow that little cat to its mighty heroic end.
Yeah. I mean, I'd ask Diggy Dug for help, because he's, like, pretty much everywhere, but I don't know if that's going to help. Because you can avoid being eaten by snake. Like, you're just being eaten by like the biggest snake. I think that's going to be worse.
Alright.
You've got a powerful wizard here. Tornum, you're a powerful wizard. What can you do to help this? You're like the most powerful spell user we know.
Yeah. Why are we trusting the druid with this? No offense there. I think.
No, do you know what? It's right. I usually am the most powerful, but Torna, what you got?
Trying to rescue Scott, who's on the other side of the...
I don't have no teleportation spells. The druid does that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd sort of teleport. I could go from one plant to another.
Random.
I thought
That's
magic
Misty
was like-
Steps. That's not going to help.
No,
You've got
it's
random
really like
stuff
there.
in my things.
What's your most powerful spell? What can you like summon the power of a god?
No, that's a cleric.
No, the power of a god, not summon a god, like something as powerful as. Like I can change the weather, which is pretty fucking godlike, if you ask me.
Well, I can basically
What do you
burn
like?
everything.
Yeah, I don't know if
I can cast lightning on everything. I can burn everything. I can throw missiles and magic rocks.
It sounds like a pretty angry god, if you ask me.
But yeah, my god is currently chained up somewhere, so you know. It's pretty angry.
Dirk can like give
Oh, I
rain when
Draconic
there's drought
transformation?
and
Does
like.
that count for anything?
well, what if, right, there was that shop that had all these magic scrolls back in Minas Tirith. What if we got back there really quick, I can get us there, and then you got a scroll that would teleport us, and then you do that, because you know magic better.
Okay.
Couldn't you just use the same spell that gets there to get a skull?
Okay, so in that regard,
Trees.
because you remember that, you can have a hero point when D&D Beyond wakes up.
Hey. That's it, if there's trees there, actually, when I scried, did I see any trees?
No,
That might just change everything.
No.
Right now.
it's a ruined Greek
trees.
city, all marble and lava, no nature of any kind.
Yeah, no, I don't know any abilities to teleport.
No, but you get a spell that you put scrolls in your book. Is that not like you just get a scroll and you use that?
Yeah, I'm saying I can't.
Yes, so you could go to the library that's owned by the elephant, and basically get like a teleportation circle scroll, which you know that he has, because he makes a point of saying that he's got a scroll for every spell. It'll probably be quite expensive, but you could
We can afford
feasibly
it.
do it.
It's a shame I don't have my axe made, because rumors of its power is that like in the hands of a mighty dwarf, you can like teleport places to like other
How much
places.
do you want to bet that
owned
the
rocks
DM's
and
planned for you to build it in the ruined Greek city that's underground?
out of character, I'm pretty sure. In fact, even in character, I'm pretty sure Otley thinks that the forge is in Mouthy Heston. Like under that mountain that the guy is like being eaten by
That makes
snakes.
sense.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Otley believes it to be there.
Fine, if they get me somewhere and get me a scroll, I'll cast the spell.
I mean, only if you want to.
I'll cast the spell. Don't
It-
complain. I can't
It sounds like a chore, is
in
what
the
I'm saying.
lava.
We're trying to save your friend. It sounds like a chore to you. You sound annoyed. We're asking you to help your mate.
I said I'd do
Come on,
it.
they don't-
Is
they
that a
don't wanna do
problem?
the
I've said I
tour,
will
they don't
use the
wanna-
scroll. I just
Wait.
don't have a scroll, so you need to find me the scroll and I'll do it.
All right, begrudgingly, Torden will save her friend. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
The friend that Onyx doesn't want to wish for his life.
I'm also an alpha adventurous.
Oh yeah. Barricade.
Maricas, what you got? You got anything in
What
there?
can you do?
Yeah. What's your Wild Hunt daddies? You got you anything?
No,
Yes,
the wild hunt
Adventurer.
person would probably want him to kill Scott or something.
All the giant snake is eating him.
No.
Isn't it, Barracas?
Barricade will be asked to like solo the Balrog or something.
Yeah.
That's true.
At which point the king of the wild hunt then appears and like, I don't know what you mean. Although a Balrog would be a very nice prize. Wouldn't you say so, Ranger?
Oh my god. Don't get me involved with this.
So-
Not again.
He's just like sort of standing there, just like really, just holding his sword in reverse grip, and you can see these are sort of like nudging you towards Frank.
No,
Mm.
I'm not attempting it with that. I don't want to be anywhere near that one. Nothing. I do not want to be anywhere near.
Fine, you dismiss.
Are you being a home wrecker for Baracus's sugar daddy? Is that what that is? You want to steal his sugar daddy? We've been seeing this, right? There's something weird going on with you three.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, a threesome! How lovely!
I swear to ever living God, no.
Everyone consents, nothing wrong with a throuple.
Yeah, I high-fived her.
Oh my God.
Do you
Power!
know what? I'm going to conveniently use
Yeah.
the spell and just drop them in the lava.
Yeah,
Mm.
you could be a bear, I can be a bear. We can find a lady bear.
Or a male bear, I'm sure Baldur's Gate 3 wouldn't object.
Yeah, well, I know some bears. There might. I didn't see any women, but they might have one.
Can we just
Well,
save Scott, please?
we'll take
Right,
the
bears
we'll
up in
take the
this.
bear bonding for another day because there's some guy being eaten by a snake.
Yeah.
So,
Shall we go talk to the bears first, adventurers?
I mean, I'm not on time limit. Anyone else on time limit? Have a chat?
Oh my God.
No.
But we don't know if
Minnesota-
he's going to go rabid, so we might want to find out if he's going to go rabid before I'm teleporting him somewhere.
I mean, I don't even know how teleport works. Are you even going to be able to do it? I don't know how it works. Will it even get us there? But it's worth a try.
well, there was
So
a
I'm,
merchant.
I'm inconsiderate and like, not really that bothered. I saved my friend, and now it's a spell might not even work. And
You're the magic user. I don't know. I've never done magic before.
There was a
Since the
there was a
druids,
merchant
who
man
is
in that little
basically
village
living
where
magic.
Sorry, what was your
you could buy
question?
something-
Sorry, what was your question, Hayden?
I was like oddly just saying like there was a merchant in that little that village place with the wood elves where near where the bears were. I wonder if he had something. Right, he might have some magic item that does something.
Maybe. I mean, it's super fucking powerful to be able to like move from one place to another. But they could do. I think I can get us back to Minnesota right now. There was a tree right outside that geezer's shop. I'll get us there in 6 seconds.
I'm down for that. We can do that. You guys see what you can get from the magic man if it helps. I'll go talk to the bears, and then we can reconvene and then see if we can. I don't know, get closer to the snake-eating guy. Scott? Was that his name? Scott?
I think that's his name, yeah. Maybe not
No,
too
I
long
don't know
though.
him.
No, no, me
Yeah.
either.
And what about the magic hammer, adventurer?
Yeah, well, apparently we've got to save this Scott guy. I'll have to get the hammer after.
Or would you rather get the hammer first, adventurer?
I don't know, is he dying like now?
Yeah.
You're the one who
You can.
tried, adventurer.
If you didn't scry, we wouldn't be having this whole argument.
No,
He would just
no.
die and we wouldn't know about it.
He would have died in peace and all, none of you would have known about it. Yeah. I can't look at my fucking spell to see if I've got anything else that might help the situation.
Well, one thing that I've been noticing is that my computer has been completely derping out while you guys have been talking, which is why I'm asking you to repeat yourself so much. So, but would it be worth us stopping here and then we can reconvene a plan next week when we've got working spells and Barracas with us?
Mm.
I was just about to say I might have to jump off anyway, so that is perfect timing.
Okay, so we'll do that. We can organise. Hopefully, D&D Beyond will be back up, and we can organise spells and everything. And but the next main plan is to get Oddly to the bears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Scott.
Yeah.
Well, we
Scott
got
can
else.
wait.
It was just we did promise that they had to go there, and essentially Scott's a werewolf, so he would. I probably if we turned up late and did save him, said we got delayed because werebear Otley, he'd probably accept that there was good reasoning. If we turn up with a rabid werebear to a werewolf, we don't know how they're going to react to each other either.
Could be cool
Would
to see.
Otley or Durr know that, being one is a werebear and the other one is a druid? Moon druid specifically, I believe, as well. So
Yeah.
both have ties.
So I don't know
get
how
on.
different lycanthrope groups would interact with each other. I get technically the cat's mother was a were-tiger.
Yeah, this.
But was that because the humans got along or the
Yeah, I know you run like at least like the alignment and stuff a little bit different from raw rule. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, would Otley know any of that?
Well, I will say, but you are aware that bears are more good inclined than werewolves. Like, wolves are probably the most savage out of all of them, whereas like were-rats are the more sneaky and that sort of thing. Were-bears prize strength in a very sort of sentient way, whereas like werewolves are more just like savagery and wanting to.
just I remember them saying that
As well,
the
aren't they,
would
as well?
potentially go rabid on his first transformation, which is why they need to be rabid. The point being is that we're really going to throw a potentially rabid werebear in a ring. Fine with the Balrog, that would be quite interesting. But throw him in a ring with a werewolf as well. I don't really want. Yeah, that might be a bit too much chaos.
I'm already transformed and I'm fine, but the
But
issue
for how
might be
long?
I've not been
How
affected by
long,
the
Matt?
moon.
Matt hasn't. Like, he makes you roll things.
Yeah, I've been day by day gaining powers up until my first transformation when I have all of them. So it's like, for now I've got control, I seem to have control of the transformation, but I've not been affected by the moon yet. And so it might be, if there's a new moon or whatever while we're there, then yeah, I don't know if I fully lose control then,
No.
it might be an issue.
That's basically my thinking, is we're going to a different part of the world, to the moon, I say world, but continent or whatever. The thing might be different. We could end up with a really even more screwed up situation than we currently already have.
Yeah. I can ask the bit about the weird green light that did stuff.
What weird green light? We didn't see no green light.
Yeah, you're all sleeping. You also didn't see me turn into a bear, and none of you have even asked me about it. I'm a little bit upset about it.
Well, we kind of knew you were bitten by a werebear, so it was going to happen at some point. But I will say, you're rather cute and cuddly.
No cuddles allowed. Not from you.
Aww.
You hurt my feelings by not asking about it sooner. Durr let me put his hand in his beard while he was asleep, so we're close enough. He can have a cuddle.
I'll get a freebie. Yeah, nice one. I'll give him a hug. I'll run his leg, right? Like a toddler hugging his dad's leg.
Also, yeah, sorry to drop that on you, by the way. Yeah, sorry, I put my hand in your beard while you was asleep. You didn't notice because you were sleeping.
I thought it was Revy that put his hand in the beard.
No, it's alright, I won't bite you. I'll bite anyone else.
Are you now the bear Durr? Are you now going to marry Durr?
No, I'm not going to marry Durr, but we are going to force Lady Bear, maybe. I don't know. If Durr, you were on about like that thing with the Chimera before on the other island, so I don't know.
Oh my
You
god,
might be
seriously.
interested.
No, actually, maybe not seeing the bears is a good idea. Should we just call the bear and call like the man bear to come here?
I'll go talk to the bears. You guys can do the other thing, and then we'll work it out.
Cool.
Okay, so but in terms of like the splitting of the party, who's going to Minzepitas and who's going to see the bears?
I guess I need to go to get the scroll, because I assume nobody else will know how to read the scroll to know it's the right scroll.
Okay. Joe, you need to be the one transporting everyone, don't you?
Yeah, because I need to go there and back. I've got 2 spells. I can get us there and then back in one day. Or,
Okay, so Onyx, are you going to Minzepitas?
I'd say Minzepitas.
Okay. Revi, where are you going?
I really want to see the bears.
Okay. And so, just for the sake of everything being even, I'll say Barakas will go to the bears as well.
cool.
Okay. So we'll stop this session here before people A, die of exhaustion, and B, my computer explodes for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Okay, and we will reconvene hopefully next week. I am on late next week, so it's possible it'll probably be about like 8:30 maybe, or like 20 past 8 or something like that, as opposed to 8 o'clock.
I can probably log Discord and so people can start maybe on that because I can't get logins for all this.
Sure.
But I can probably I can load Discord and stuff for you. So.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll do Axis on Friday, and then we can reconvene and discuss this properly.
Cool.
Okay.
Cheers, Matt. Thanks for the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks
Cheers, guys.
for the session.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
lovely.
All right, guys, have a good week.
Cheers.
You
See
too.
you later.
Bye.
Bye.